What's up everyone, Danny Lining back with another CSR2 video. So the new season is here and it is crew recruitment time. So I know there's a lot of crews out there looking for new members and a lot of people trying to find a crew right now. So this video is for you guys. We'll give you some tips on finding better crew members, what not to do so you don't get kicked out of a crew, and all kinds of good stuff in this video. But first, don't forget to smash that like button and subscribe. I would appreciate that big time. Next, if your crew is recruiting, leave a comment on this video. Let us know how much RP you require and anything else somebody needs to know about your crew. But make sure you leave something in there, because if you're just like, hey, join my crew, no one's going to care. They're not going to know anything about it. You didn't give them any info to go on. That could be any horrible or an awesome crew and nobody's going to know. So make sure you post something good in the comment that lets people know what your crew is and that it's worth joining. Now, if you're a regular person, you should probably say, hey, I make this much RP every season. I need to join a crew, and maybe somebody will contact you. But if you don't say anything, they're just going to be like, okay, somebody needs to join a crew. We don't know if he can meet the requirements, so we're just going to move on. So you guys need to leave something in the comments. I see so many people comment, and they don't really give any information. Just, hey, join my crew, or I need crew, right? That's not really going to get you into a good crew or find you good members, I wouldn't think. Now, I know I say this on pretty much every recruitment video, but this is what my crew finally did to find really good members. So when my crew first started off, we would get all these lousy members in. They would mess everything up. They would activate the wild cards. They wouldn't make the respect points. Nobody was doing anything good. We had like 15 good members and like 10 to 15 lousy members. So eventually what we did is we made a chat room on the Line app. You can use Discord, Facebook, whatever. Make a chat room where you can actually talk to people before you let them in. So we have people join the room, and then when they do, we can be like, hey, can you make this amount of RP? These are the rules. Do you agree? Don't activate our wild card, yada, 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 yada. I don't know why I'm saying yada, yada. It's that dumb commercial on TV I keep seeing, yada, 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 yada. All right, I'll shut up. But seriously, if you can talk to somebody before you let them in, they're more than likely going to do really well once you talk to them and explain to them what's expected of them to come into the crew. You know, I mean, it helped us so much it wasn't even funny. I mean, we got horrible member after horrible member. I mean, we would just let anybody in to begin with, and those people had no idea what we expected or wanted, so they just came in and they did whatever because they had no idea. It wasn't really their fault, I don't think, but you gotta talk to people before you let them in the crew if you want to find good members. So yeah, make a chat room somewhere. Your life will be much, much easier. Now, if you join a crew and you don't want to get kicked out, first off, make sure you can meet the requirements. A lot of people will join a prize crew thinking, hey, you know, I'm going to win this car, and if they kick me out, no big deal. But the thing is, if you get kicked out before you collect the car, I mean, we're going to collect the car today. So Thursday, when the new season starts, that's when the car is delivered. And if you are kicked out of the crew, or if you leave your crew before it's delivered, you are not going to receive that car. And most crews will kick you out before you can get the car if you're not doing well, if you're not making the points. So don't join a crew just to join a crew and be like, hey, I'm going to get some free stuff, because you're going to be wasting your time and other people's time, because they will kick you out before you get the prizes. So make sure you can meet the crew's requirements. Make sure you can hit the respect points. Don't activate somebody's wild card unless they give you permission. Always ask first, because that crew might have a scheduled time where they're like, hey, every day we activate a card at this time, and then everybody knows to get on and run the card. And if you start it up early, you might be the only person there for that 2 hours or whatever to run the card, and then all those other people miss out on the extra points, and that crew misses out on, you know, all the prizes and stuff they would have got. So do not, I repeat, do not activate a crew's wild card if they do not give you permission. That's one of the main things that gets people kicked out, is that, being rude in chat, and not making the respect points. So those three things right there are the main deals. Also, make sure you do anything that's on the map that's going to help your crew out. For example, you should probably try and do these weekly elite cups every time they pop up. Those are very important to help your crew get some extra stuff. If you can do the Prestige Cup, that's a lot of extra points for your crew, so being able to do a Prestige Cup is nice. I mean, you don't necessarily have to if you can't get the car, but that's a lot of extra points and prizes for your crew if you can. There's like the little token cup, there's all those little daily races that give out stuff for your crew. You want to make sure you do those supply cups, all that good stuff will supply your crew with extra points, which is huge and helps them earn stuff and makes a better crew. But I always try and log on for these elite cups. It says I have to wait 15 more hours before I can do it again. That's a long time to wait, but you know, at least try and do these once a day. It's only 8 races. I mean, that's going to take up 5 minutes of your time at the most. So yeah, try and do those every day if they're on the map. Hey, I'm in the middle of the screen. That looks weird. Another thing I want to mention, I know this isn't really part of the video, but if you happen to pull one of the non-boss versions of the boss car, like for example, I got a 4-star Sesto Elemento. I mean, it's definitely not as good as the purple star boss version, but let's just say I need stage 6 parts for my Sesto Elemento. I can now go in there and open crates for this car and get stage 6 parts that'll fit on the purple star one as well. So having a golden star version of a purple star car is actually pretty cool. So you should always keep like one of everything, you know, one golden star, one purple star. I mean, just because you have a purple star version of something, once you get the golden star, don't strip or sell the golden star version unless you have more than one, or like 2 or 3 or 4 or 27 of the golden star ones, and then you should keep one and strip the rest. But yeah, always keep one purple star and one golden star of everything. Now, if you can't get the purple star, that's fine. I don't have most of the purple star cars, but it is what it is, so I don't worry about that. I think I'm off the rails here. We're supposed to be talking about crew stuff, not this, but you know, it's still a game tip, so yeah. Bonus tip, bonus tip, bonus tip, bonus tip. But I guess that's going to be pretty much it. So leave a comment on the video if you're recruiting for a crew. I'm telling you, make sure you put your crew information in there so people know what they're getting into. They want to know what your crew is about before they join, so make sure you give people that information that they need so they know what they're doing, what you're about. They know if the crew might be a good fit for them and all that good stuff. And again, if you're a regular player, make sure you put in there how much RP you get. I mean, I can't tell you how many times I look through the comments and I just see somebody saying, hey, I need to join a crew. I mean, you're probably not going to get picked up by anything other than a really small crew. You know, like a big crew is probably not going to message you if you don't say, hey, man, I make like 1 million respect points per season, or I make 500,000 per season. I mean, generally, in order to join a big crew, you do need to make somewhere between 500,000 800,000, maybe even 1 million plus, but most milestone prize crews will expect you to hit about 700,000 or more, because it really takes about, you know, all 30 people to hit 700,000 respect points in order to get through it to the end and get the prize car. Alright, so I think that's going to wrap up the video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you a lot. If you drop down the video's description or check out the pinned comment, you'll see my Discord server, my YouTube channels, ways to help support the channel and keep it running and bringing you awesome information all about CSR2 racing and all kinds of good stuff. Don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe, and gigantic shout out to all my channel members. Thank you guys so much for the extra support. It really helps the channel big time. If I didn't have the autoimmune disease, I would be able to do more fun stuff for the channel members, but unfortunately, you know, it's I can only spend so much time in my chair or even standing up, so it's hard to even make videos and stuff when you have major issues like that. So it sucks not being able to sit in the chair. Every morning I can sit in my chair for 2 or 3 hours, and the rest of the day I can't even really sit down at all. Even when I'm live streaming, like, I'm usually laying down. The amount of extra cool stuff I could do on the videos or fun stuff I could do for the channel members, if I were able to live like a normal person, would be awesome. But unfortunately, you know, when your body's attacking your nerves and muscles, normal things can be very hard. So it is what it is. But anyways, thank you guys so much. I mean, I really do appreciate the support. I do my best to bring you guys as much stuff as I can and to try and be as helpful as I can. So thank you for watching. You guys are awesome. Lining out. See ya.